Hi everyone, Stephen James here, and today I wanted to talk to you about quitting. Okay, so for me, this is quite a powerful message in that so many of us in life go through a period of wanting to do new things, and we also have that kind of internal chatter in the back of our minds about the things that we're interested in and we're passionate about and that we want to achieve and we want to drive forward in life. But yet, life just kind of gets in the way, and we want to kind of look at breaking free from those things. And if I look at my own personal circumstances, for 10 years, kind of now 10 years now, I've wanted to be my own boss, to as I've said previously videos, to have the freedom of choice to do what I want and when I want and with whoever I want. I want total freedom and control in my life, and I think that's something for me personally that's always carried through my life. Certainly when I look back at my school days, I always hated being told off by teachers at school. It's just not that I'm not disciplined, but for me personally, it's just the way I am. And putting me in, when I look back now, when being an employee for me really is just not the right fit for me. And for some people it is, and that's nothing wrong with that. But if you're, it's really, really difficult when you've maybe got a family and you've got a corporate job and you've got a mortgage to pay and you've got car payments to pay, and you're kind of sitting there, which is what I did for 10 years. I kind of sat there thinking, I really want to do this and I really want to do that, yeah? Or do you know what? I'll give myself 2 or 3 years time, and then I'll be in a position where I can do what I want to do. And to be honest with you, if you're thinking about quitting and your benchmark or your timeline is 2 or 3 years away, then you're actually kidding yourself, really. For the vast majority of people, probably 6 months is the ideal time to want to quit. So for me, what changed for me? I don't know what changed for me. There was just something that happened to me in September of last year when I walked into work, and having been sitting on the fence for the past 10 years and as a consequence of that, missed opportunities, that something just, change can happen in an instant. You don't need, to wait 10 years. Change can happen in an instant when you're ready, okay? And for me, back in September, something happened. I just walked in, I was in a meeting, and my mind just literally just changed like that. And as a consequence of that, I just decided that was it. Now, I didn't set a goal of 1 year or 2 years from now I'm going to quit, because what actually happens there is when you push something out so far that, somehow or another you end up just settling back into the life. Once you've made that change, you've really got to go for it. And you've got to go for it, really. So for anybody who's in that situation of thinking about making a change, set yourself a timeline, 6 months. So for me, I decided in September of last year that I was going to pursue my goals, I was going to pursue my dreams, and I give myself a deadline, and I was going to resign from work on the 1st of January. That would allow me to start to learn the skills that I need to learn. It would allow me to just put my finances in order so that I've got something to live off and to survive, and just make some changes in terms of some of my material possessions. And that was it. That was my deadline. The reality is I actually resigned on the 16th of January 2017. So I was 2 weeks over my deadline, but I did it. And that's the key thing. I did it. I've made the choice. And I can tell you right now, it's the best decision I've ever made. So if you're in that situation, set yourself a deadline, make it within 6 months, and quit. Set yourself up for success and pursue your dreams. Okay? That's the video for today. Take care. See you later. Bye-bye.